Hello again, and we're going to have a game of Chase HQ for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. This is the 1:8K version, so it'll have extra sounds and samples, speech and whatever. So let's press Kempston and let's play the game. Alright, so here we go. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. We've got an emergency here. Ralph, and was that fucking... Right, blah blah blah. Vehicle is a white British sports car. Well, it looks yellow to me, yellow and black, but just yeah. So graphically, looks pretty okay. Graphically looks good. Okay, it's got the monochromic graphics, but you have to expect that with the ZX Spectrum. So basically, this looks like the Amstrad version. Except for the Amstrad version had a whole lot of colour, and it was a great version, the Amstrad. I would say, my opinion, the Amstrad CPC version was the best 8-bit version I played, but this comes second place because I played the Commodore 64 version, and that was utter shit. That was the worst version I have played, was the Commodore 64 version. And the Amiga version, okay, that was being a 16-bit, that didn't play that well. Didn't play up to the system's expectation. I don't know. But this Spectrum version, yeah, plays pretty well. Runs along pretty nicely. Game feels good. The game does feel good to play. Yeah, as I said before, this is the 1:8K version, so obviously you get the enhanced sound of the AY chip, synthesized speech. Yeah. So yeah, well, now we've got to smash that car up to stop the criminal. I was never much good at this game back in the day, but we're going to try and stop him. Right, okay. Well, there's all these other fucking cars getting in the way and really piss me off. Yeah, Arcade was a good game. The arcade game was brilliant. Never really played that much in the arcade though. I have reviewed it on the arcade, have I? Can't remember, I have to check that. I've reviewed so many games I can't fucking remember. I'm sure I have. But yeah, it is good to play. So very well programmed on the Spectrum, I'd say. I bet this. Well, this is the 1:8K version. I know there was a 48K version. I played that before I reviewed this version. Well, I didn't review the 48K version, but I tried the 48K version. It played the same, except for you only had the 48K sounds. So I thought I'd play the 1:8K. But obviously, the sounds make it better. I'll time up. So you see, you get synthesized speech. So we'll continue. So yeah, it does make the game pretty good. I mean, I've played a lot of monochromic games on the Amstrad, which were direct ports from the Spectrum, and that is something that did honestly piss me off with the Spectrum. We did get the Amstrad ports. Yes, I was one that owned an Amstrad, and I really didn't like it when we got the Spectrum ports because of the colour palette we had on the Amstrad. Was absolutely awesome. You know, I honestly think, why should it be ported? Why should you get games ported? It's like the same thing with the ST and the Amiga. The Amiga was a more sophisticated computer than the ST, so why did we get ST ports for something that was clearly much better? But they've done a good job on the Spectrum version. Really have done a good job. That's what you get for, well, that's Ocean all over for you, isn't it? But as I say, I can't understand why, to this day, why the Commodore 64 got a really bad pull of this game. I mean, play it. If you ain't played it, look at my review. There's other reviews out there and you'll see how bad the Commodore 64 version was of this game. But they well and truly made up for it in the sequel, Chase HQ2 Special Criminal Investigations. In my opinion, that was a brilliant game, the second game, but we're not talking about the second game. Time's up again, I'm waffling on. Yes, I think this is my last continue, so we'll use it if it ever responds. Here we go. Obviously, you have to push spacebar. I think that was like that with all the systems. You have to push spacebar to activate your turbos, which you only get free, but every time you lose a continue, you get your free nitros or turbos back. And you bloody need them to catch. This is quite difficult to stop this guy, actually. I'm surprised I haven't stopped him yet. As I say, I was never much good at this game, or I was going to overtake him then. Push it. Oh, he's saying, yeah, well, I'm trying. Yeah. Come on. God. No, you can see the meter on the side there. That's his damage meter, not yours. Bloody hell. Yeah, this was one of the best games I ever played on the Amstrad CPC. It was just, everything about it was so brilliant. The colours are brilliant, the frame rate of it was brilliant, everything. And as I said, this is a second place for it, for the 8 bits. It's a second place. Obviously, I'm only reviewing them on the 3 major 8-bit computers, which was the Amstrad CPC, ZX Spectrum, and Commodore 64. Obviously, I do Amiga reviews. I've lost time again. Bloody well, it's probably because I'm extremely concentrating. Game over. We've picked. Oh, fucking. Yeah. Yeah, what do I think of the Spectrum version as well? Oh, this lets it down, but it was like that on every system. Stupid arcade way to put in a name. Keyboard right in front of you, but now they choose to do it in an arcade style, which I always fucking hated. Yeah, the Spectrum version is quite a good game to play. Good graphics. If you're a Spectrum lover, you know about the monochrome graphics. Anyway, I'm going to end this review now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.